Hi guys, John the firearms instructor. Welcome back to our channel. Today is Monday, so we're doing the drill of the week. This week we're going to work off control pairs. It's really about extending your distance, your defensive accuracy distance. Last week we did a video in regards to the double tap. Double tap is a controlled fire situation where you pump up, you're shooting as fast as you can. I got a lot of compliments that wasn't fast, and I get it, guys, but we're doing this to show you things. It's not about how fast I can shoot. It's part of that deal. Can't make everyone happy, but we appreciate the comments anyway. So control pair is basically somewhere between knowing your defensive accuracy. So the concept here really is what one magazine, 2 rounds in it, or 2 magazines with 2 rounds apiece, just like we did the double tap. And we're going to extend our distance out, and we're going to work. We have a short range here at our range. We're at 33 feet to the back, which is, what is that? That's 11 yards? Yeah. 11 yards to the back, guys. So we have to extend our distance by making our target smaller, and I'll show you that in a few seconds. But the concept here really is to work on understanding your distance that you are no longer as accurate as you need to be. Because in the double tap, we talked about the distance that you can shoot fast and accurate. And we used a larger target, or did we use this size target?
I think it was similar size.
Similar size. So we used, I think we did ID that 4.5, right? We used the IDPA target. Yeah, so the concept here is control pairs. You may have to slow down a little bit to be accurate. And at that distance is the distance we need to really work at. Now we can work at that by, let's say you're at a range that allows you to go to, 15 yards or something like that, or whatever it is, whatever the distance, find that distance. Now, defensively, past 21 to 10 yards, you need to be very careful shooting at a bad guy unless they're engaging you, because you're responsible for your bullet until it hits the ground. So wherever that bullet goes, you're in control of. You're civilly, criminally, and morally responsible for. And with a high-stress situation going on, you may impact differently than setting at a range with no one shooting back at you. So in that case, you take that all into consideration. I know guys that go out to 60 and 70, 80 yards with a pistol and shoot steel all day long. That's great and wonderful because it dings and you get the impact. But is it dinging in the center of the still, center of the still, or is it hitting anywhere on the still? And then being able to be defensive accuracy means being able to impact where you're aiming. And this is kind of the big thing we're really pushing now, guys, is that defensive accuracy. So let's give this a try. Mr. Johnson, you ready?
Yep.
Got your muffs on and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and take a magazine, and I'm going to work it all the way out. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put in the put 6 rounds in. And I'm going to go ahead and push this already past the 3-yard line because I know I'm going to be pretty good at the 3 and go to the 5.
Yeah, cool.
So that'll give us a little bit more time to talk on the video. So the concept really is to just take your time, no time limit really, but make sure they're all impacting where you're aiming. Now you know how this works on Mondays, right? I did have my coffee this morning already, so we'll see how well I shoot. I've had 2 classes this morning, and I've shot a pistol a couple times. So here we are. Oh, today we're shooting the Taurus G3XL. G3XL, that's the short little C line with a 15-round magazine in it. Pretty nice piece. So let's go ahead and take this out, Mr. Johnson, to the 5 yards, 15 feet. Rack the slide, work it up here, find our sight. Alright, take it back. Take it back. Those are all
yeah, they're all in the target.
They're all in, right?
Yep.
This is our 25.
They're still all on the plate.
And then I'm going to go ahead and put 2 more in. I'm going to take it all the way back. And I would consider that, what,
About 10 yards.
about 10 yards. 2 more shots. And this would be the one I would say I would, if I'm going to be challenged on one, it'd be this one here, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, they're all pretty high, so. They're still in the plate.
All right, so let's bring this in. Shot high on all that.
Yeah, they're all high.
Wow. Okay. So this is where I would get myself in a position where I would grab the, thank you, Mr. Johnson, put it exactly where you told me to put it, and I went and looked for it other places. So now we're going to get away from this big target and come down to the smaller target. Start this at...
Push it all the way back.
Push it all the way back?
Yeah, so now it's like it's getting further away.
Okay, so if I impact... I got it.
We just can't go any further back.
I got you. That makes sense to me. That makes sense to me.
That little one at 3 yards is the same as the big one at 30.
I got you. That makes sense. Of course, you know why you're doing that to me.
What?
You know why you're doing this to me.
Because you made all your shots?
You haven't made all my shots. You've got to see me fail at one of these things.
Sure, of course.
That's the way it plays. All right, so let's go ahead and play this here. Can you tell?
The first one looked high, but I didn't see where the second one went.
Well, then bring it in. So I was out of it.
First one was just on the top of it. I
Just
think.
on top of it. Let's go back a little bit further. I'm still shooting high.
Gun is pointed up.
Huh?
Looks like the front of your gun is
Well, remember this Taurus line has the blacked out back sight.
I think you've got black between your sights.
I believe that's true.
The front of your gun looks like.
Let me put it up there and you tell me if it looks level, okay? I still am happy about that.
That's still a good group, yeah.
Yeah, especially at that distance. 6 o'clock hold.
It still looks tilted up.
Still looks tilted up, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I can. Looks like, did I get one in that? Looks like the one's in
I
there.
can't tell from here.
You can't tell. Those old eyes of yours.
It doesn't look green.
Yeah, I don't know if that's green up.
Yeah, that one looked level. Those are definitely on the target.
All right. Thank you, Johnny.
The gun looked much more level.
Yeah. Ah, ha, ha. I got one from the other side there. So you could see where you could get really, really precise with this if you wanted to. I still like that whole group there. Your defensive accuracy is something you need to know, because when they talk about control pair versus double tapping, a true double tap, guys, is a fast induction of the rounds going quick. A controlled pair is just what it is. It's controlled. You have to kind of see your sights to engage the weapon. Now, we use all of these in a defensive situation. Sometimes we're going to do control pairs. Sometimes we're just going to cut the rounds as fast as we can. And that's kind of one of those deals we need to work on all those drills to become. And every time we do something like that, it helps us build our confidence. And that's all range time is about. It's about building confidence and knowing when I point this weapon at the target, it's going to impact where I'm aiming. Now, you be honest with yourself. Last time you hit the range, did you adjust your target base to make sure that you were impacting where you need to do, or were you aiming the gun, the weapon, the bullets were impacting where you're aiming? And I catch a lot of people, if they shoot low and to the left, they raise the gun right and high to impact where they need to be. And that's not the way to shoot a pistol. You can't Kentucky windage a handgun, because sooner or later you're going to shoot the gun perfectly, and the gun's going to be pointed at an
It's
angle.
going to go over the guy's shoulder.
It's going to go over the guy's shoulder. Remember, who's responsible for the bullet? You are. All right, controlled the rapid fire here.
First one was great. Second was a big pull.
Big pull, and that's
Yeah,
the
I missed
problem with defensive shooting. You know,
It was
Good.
still in the body, but it missed the plate.
you missed the plate.
Yeah, just low and left of the
Low
plate.
and left of the plate. Was that one? The first one was the bullseye?
Yeah, first one was in the red.
Wow. So let's do a controlled pair again. This is slowing down just enough to get me my sight alignment again.
Yeah, those were both really good.
Understanding your defensive accuracy is your responsibility. You can't be shooting a pistol out in the world without knowing that what you're going to be aiming, where you're going to aim the weapon, it's going to impact there. Give this drill a try. I think it will improve your accuracy. Until next time, guys, God bless, be safe, and remember, you are your first line of defense. Hey, don't forget about tomorrow night's live. This is going to be cool because we're doing a whole basic pistol class live. It's going to be awesome, and you're invited. This is going to go through everything that we, as an instructor, give a student, and we're going to have a student, special guest student, that's going to be doing this class with us. I won't tell you who it is, but you'll be surprised. Until next time, God bless, be safe, and remember, you are your first line of defense. We'll see you guys. I love you very much. Bye-bye.